Hi, everybody. Welcome to the PHP Meetup. We haven't had this in a while, so appreciate all you guys coming again today. Today, thanks to Microsoft again for hosting us and having us here. Jonathan will be sharing with us a little bit about some nice, interesting stuff from Microsoft.
Okay. Actually, okay. Just a couple of announcements. First of all, I am the product manager for Internet Explorer for the Asia Pacific region. Boo. Okay. So, to win your hearts, I have these really nice Internet Explorer T-shirts. I have men's large, men's medium, ladies medium, and ladies small. All right, for small size men, you can consider getting ladies. The design is very simple, but this is imported from the US, so the material is fantastic. When you wear this to sleep as a pajama, you will just sleep.
Don't you want us to wear this to big events?
Sure, that's secondary, I don't care. Yeah. No, but seriously, so after the event or whenever, feel free to take one or two, or I have a whole box full of them. Don't take more than 3 though, all right? The second thing I want to show you really quickly, I know you guys are all waiting for PHP goodness, and I'm going to show you something about IE on the Mac. Imagine that. So who here thinks IE is a pain in the ass to develop for? All of you are web developers, right?
It is. we are sorry, but
okay. So my commitment to you is the situation is getting better. Okay. And one of the tools we created to help web developers like yourself to build cross-platform websites is this tool called modern.ie. So the URL is very simple to remember, modern.ie. And here there's actually quite a few nifty things, right? So first of all, there's this tool called Scan a Web Page, where I can go there and just enter in a URL for any website. Anyone has a website, your own personal website, anyone, just shout out.
Luracast.com.
Sorry?
Luracast.
Laura Croft. Lura
CAST.com.
Okay. All right. So what this is actually doing is actually using online scanners to quickly scan the source code on the site to suggest optimizations and problems that that you may have that could be optimized. So in this case, we can see that it's really good. No known compatibility issues. Okay, frameworks and libraries are all right. Let's just expand everything. Okay. So for example, responsive web design. There's something here. So we found that the web page layout may not have been designed for a full range of smaller and larger screen devices. So it gives you some why is it important, gives you some advice on how to implement it and so forth. Not just for IE, but it's across all browsers, right? So this is really a cross-platform browser testing tool. There's another thing, browser detection. Generally speaking, nowadays, when you do web applications, you try not to do browser detection, instead do feature detection. And that's because really, web browser versions, numbers, functionality moves so fast nowadays that it's easier to just test for a particular feature for its existence versus actually trying to test a browser. So it suggests that maybe you can do something about it. Gives you a suggestion to optimize the images on your page, HTML5 inputs, are you doing pre-render and pre-fetch, etc., etc., etc. So it gives a pretty comprehensive report. It also gives you remedies. For example, in this case, for compressed content, you can actually test it across browsers using BrowserStack. All right. Now, beyond this free scanner, there's actually some goodies as well for people that use Macs or other stuff, right? So, if you go to test across browsers, first of all, who has used BrowserStack before? Anyone? So BrowserStack is actually a really cool tool. It's actually a cloud-based solution where you can actually test your test your web application across a multitude of browsers. Opera, Safari, on Macs, on Linux, on Windows, blah, 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 blah. It's actually a paid service, but actually we're actually offering a trial we partner with BrowserStack to offer a free 3 months trial for BrowserStack if you sign up through modern.ie. We also have an entire library of all the virtual machines for Internet Explorer, whether you're using IE or whether you're using Windows, Linux, or Macs, which makes it easier for you to develop. And finally, we also have a special deal with Parallels for 25% off Parallels Desktop 9 for Mac users. So this is actually a limited quantity offer, so if you guys want to, you can also take advantage of that. So with that, just really quick sharing with you. We know in the past we've done some bad things for the web, but we're committed to improve. we feel that the latest version of IE, if you look at IE 10, IE 11, state of the art, doesn't lose out to Chrome or Firefox in terms of standard support, performance, or stability. And we're also doing our part to make sure that web developers like yourself have an easy way to test your website across different browsers. Okay? So t-shirts, modern.ie. And thank you.